On Tuesday, regulators who oversee America's largest banks testified to a Senate committee about JPMorgan Chase's $3 billion trading loss.
As Nancy Cordes reports, they also explained why they're having so much trouble keeping Wall Street in check. Nancy, good morning.
Good morning to you, Erica and Charlie. The head of the Securities and Exchange Commission told Congress that JPMorgan Chase, what investigators want to know about the company is whether it was honest with investors and regulators as this sophisticated bet was falling apart. But JPMorgan Chase has very deep ties here on Capitol Hill, spending $7 million last year alone to lobby Congress. Financial regulators are examining what JPMorgan Chase executives said and did in the month before their $3 billion loss was made public.
What did they know and when did they know it?
Senator Richard Shelby is the Senate Banking Committee's top Republican member.
Did they see this trade going sour back in April? And if so, did they notify their regulators? Did they have a duty to do other things? We don't know that yet.
The regulators acknowledge they don't have the resources or the technology to keep tabs on Wall Street the way Congress called for in financial reform legislation crafted in the wake of the recession.
I liken it to football, if you're a football fan. Imagine if all of a sudden there was 8 times the number of teams but no more referees, and then instead of having 7 refs on the field, you had 1 on the field. What would happen? There'd be mayhem on the field. JPMorgan CEO Jamie Dimon has agreed to testify before the Banking Committee next month. It's a group he knows well because his bank gives more money to the committee's members than all but one other donor. In the last 6 years, JPMorgan and its employees have contributed to 17 of the 22 members on the committee for a total of nearly $500,000. And the Banking Committee's Democratic staff director is a former JPMorgan Chase lobbyist.
The revolving door spins really fast when it comes to Wall Street firms.
Senator Shelby has received $73,000 from JPMorgan Chase in the past 5 years. It's his second biggest donor. How does it affect you? Does it affect you when you're looking into JPMorgan?
Absolutely not. I'm going to do my duty, whoever it comes before the Banking Committee, and I believe my duty is to represent the taxpayers, the American people, the people who sent me to Washington.
CEO Jamie Dimon has said even he wasn't fully aware of the scope of the losses from this one bet until about 2 weeks ago, Charlie and Erica, and he says that as soon as he found out, he went public with the information.
Nancy Cordes, thank you very much.